Now live from Palin Music Studios in Springfield, Missouri, it's Wake Up with Greg. Here's your host, Greg.
Hey, good morning and welcome to Wake Up with Greg. I am your host, Greg Rosander with Palin Music Center. And it's a beautiful Monday morning. How are you? Welcome to the show. I am here every weekday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central, right here on our Palin Music Band and Orchestra YouTube channel to share the internet's coolest instruments with you. Today I've got a saxophone soiree for you. We've got an assemblage of saxophones, altos and tenors, different ones to show off today, so stick with me for that because you will love them. Yeah, it's a beautiful day outside. Sun is shining. It's not too hot yet. It was beautiful last night. Took a nice big walk this morning. So yeah, all is good, man. It's July 1st, the first day of July. So those of us here in the States know we've got a big holiday coming up on Thursday. Of course, July 4th, Independence Day. Those of you not in the U.S. who are watching, you may not understand what our Independence Day is about, but that's all right. We celebrate it anyway. Celebrate when we were formed as a nation almost 250 years ago now. 2 years, it'll be 250 years. Insane. So anyway, that's what we got coming up this week. So with that in mind, I've kind of got a all things America theme this week. Now, it's kind of hard to do that in the step-up band instrument world because although there are some professional-made instruments here made in the U.S., when it comes to saxophones, there aren't any U.S.-made professional saxophones, which is kind of sad, really, because the U.S. used to lead the world in saxophone design in the early and middle part of the 20th century. So, you know what? Let's get a campaign going and write to our congressman, like the congressman can do something. But you know what? Let's talk to the Conn-Selmer folks and the other band instrument manufacturers here in the States. Say, we want U.S.-made saxophones again. So at least I do. I don't know if the rest of you feel that way, but hey, that's the way I feel, so let's make it happen. So yeah, we got saxophones today. We've got a beautiful day. I think it's like 75 degrees out there now. It's going to warm up, though. It's going to be hot. Got a vacation coming up here soon, so I'm excited about that. I still don't know what we're doing with the show while I'm gone, but as soon as I get an answer for you, I will let you know. But regardless, I will be back on July 15th, I think it is, Monday the 15th, to resume the show if we are doing reruns or something while I'm gone. But yeah, so we got an exciting show coming up here. Here's what I need you to do. We've got the live stream chat going on. Jordan, it's not showing on my screen over here, though. I'm not sure what's going on there. But I've got the live stream chat, so please leave your comments and your questions. We can give you a shout out and answer any questions you may have. Again, I please ask that you keep it polite and appropriate. This is a family show, so we of course want to, just have fun with it, but let's be appropriate, shall we? It's much more fun when we can do that. Uncle Ken is on the show. Haven't seen you on the show in a while, brother. Good to see you. Good morning, Gregory. going to have a great day in Union Grove, Alabama. Fantastic. All right. Ken keeps thinking he's going to write something and then deletes it. That's all right. Mom's here. Mike's here. Max is here. Good morning to all of you. All right. So yeah, please, we're in the 1430s subscription-wise. So please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button. Share this with all your friends and family and everybody you know out there. And then hit the bell so you can get notified of all the good stuff. Hey, the president himself is here. Not the United States president, but the Palin Music president, Eric Matsat. Good morning, brother. Good to see you on the show. Happy to have you here. So yeah, that's all the things you guys need to do. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all of that. And I will do my thing of sharing the coolest instruments with you and just having some fun today. So I suggest while you're going, having the best of. Yeah, we could do a best of show. Why not? We'll just have Jordan spend the next 3 days working on that so he can get it all set up while I'm gone.
That's literally all the shows.
That's all the best of. Yeah, that's 95 episodes now. So today's episode 95. Can you believe that? Crazy. All right. So we got all that going on. So why don't we get this party started? But first by saying a great and fun good morning to Jordan.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning. Jordan got a haircut. You can't see it, but he's looking slick.
Got my ears lowered.
Got his ears lowered. I told him he looks more streamlined now. He can run faster, just like getting a new pair of sneakers. All right. You have a good weekend?
I did, yeah.
Yeah?
We got to see some friends and we did some kayaking on the Illinois River.
Kayaking on the Illinois River. That sounds like fun.
It was fun.
Nice. Yeah, the weather was great for it, so it was a beautiful weekend.
Yeah.
I got to go to Crystal Bridges yesterday. I'll be talking more about that here in a bit on my Show Me Something Cool segment. But before we get to that, why don't we show some cool horns?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right.
All right. While you glove up today, why don't you tell us about your shirt and watch?
Oh, yes, the shirt and watch. I always forget the shirt and watch. Yeah, because we're kind of in repeat mode. I don't have 1,000 different shirts, so I can wear a new one every day. So you will get some that you've probably seen before. But this is one of my favorite Daniel Cremieux shirts. Got a whole lot going on in here. A lot of paisleys, a lot of colors and fun. So Daniel Cremieux. You can find him at Dillard's and I'm sure everywhere else in the world. But one of these days, Daniel Cremieux is going to catch this show and he's going to send me a new shirt. That would be awesome. And then my watch, you've seen this one before too. This is the Timex Marlin. This is a mechanical watch, meaning you got to wind it up, kind of old school. But I just love the vintage look on this with the green face and the gold case and the kind of alligator leather band. So fun stuff for all you watch fiends out there and all you fashion trend wearers and all that good stuff. Nobody's ever calling me a fashion icon before, except for me. I mean, we got to do what we got to do, right? All right, so that's the shirt and watch. That's all the stuff. Let's dig in to some cool horns today. First up, item up for grabs, we have a Selmer USA series professional saxophone. This is an alto sax. This is the model SAS 711S. S for a lot of S's in there. SAS 711S. Snakes. I don't know what that's about. All right, but what do we have here? We've got a sterling silver saxophone. Now, it's not sterling silver, but it's bright silver plated and it's beautiful. Look at this thing. This is a professional grade saxophone. Now, this is Selmer USA, so not Selmer Paris, but this is kind of a more affordable Selmer, if you will. Professional grade certainly has all of the pro features that you want on it. It's got your full ribbed construction. You have your fine adjustments throughout. You've got on the lower bell keys, your F sharp, G sharp adjustments there. You've got beautiful mother of pearl key touches on the keys, Italian leather pads with metal tone boosters. I don't know if you can see that there. Beautiful hand engraving on the bell. Just looks very rich and elegant. Goes all the way down the bow, I think. So go up the back. Yeah, there's some on the back as well. You can kind of see it there. Really, really pretty horn. Of course, your high F sharp, front F. All of the bells and whistles that you want on a professional grade saxophone. Metal thumb hook, adjustable for comfort and playing position. What else? I mean, it's got all the stuff. We got the 3-point bell brace with the cool Selmer S logo there. Yeah, we've got the braced Left-hand spatula mechanism here, double braced there for added structural stability and regular. Actually, was I touching the right part there? It's kind of hard to see. No, there it is. Here we go. That little brace right there. What else? Am I missing anything? I think I hit all of the high points. Of course, as with all modern horns, you get a detachable bow and bell section. So in case you were ever to, unfortunately damage your horn with a dent or something down here, removing the bell is a lot easier to access those dents and get you back in top shape right away. But man, this is just a beautiful horn. There's the Selmer logo there. SAS 711S. So this is their professional line. They do make the 400 series as well, which is their intermediate horn, but still has professional grade features. One cool feature of the SAS 711 is an upgraded neck. They include a Selmer Paris neck. So here's the neck for you. You can maybe see right there on the neck collar where it says Selmer Paris. So same necks you would find on like the Series 2, Series 3 saxophones. They've included these and fit them and regulated them accordingly for the US series saxophone. So kind of a hybrid. You get the best of both worlds. Selmer Paris and Selmer US right there. We'll show that and give it a spin one more time. This is the Selmer SAS 711S. Live on our website right now at palinmusic.com or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006, or you can check out our Reverb page as well at reverb.com. This horn I know is on special right now, so you can check out, get an absolutely sweet killer deal. I'd love to ship it to you today. Happy Independence Day, new saxophone day. That would be a really, really cool thing to get for Independence Day. So, Selmer SAS 711. Check it out on the website right now, and I'll be happy to ship it to you. I got 2 instruments I'm shipping out this morning to a couple customers. Bought over the weekend. Super excited about that.
Very cool.
So yeah. So what's next, Jordan?
All right. How about?
I'm gonna go ahead and grab this guy. Just get her up here, ready to go.
Oh, nice. How about you recommend some music to us?
Recommending some music. So as I said, I'm going to stick on kind of a patriotic or an American theme for this week. We got Independence Day coming up. And this song just really hit me kind of this weekend as I was thinking about it. I don't have the album to show you, but I'll show you on Spotify here. This is the amazingly iconic Simon and Garfunkel, the folk power duo from the 60s, 70s. I mean, Paul's still making music today. Art Garfunkel, I think he might still be making music today. I don't know. I know he does a lot of like actual like painting and art kind of stuff as well. But the song, of course, America, okay, from their album Bookends, okay, their famous, legendary album Bookends. The song is America. And I'm going to add that to our playlist. And by ours, I mean the Wake Up with Greg playlist I created for all of you on Spotify. It's a public playlist, so you can all access it, and has all of the songs I recommended for the 95 episodes. And then there's some extras that I've added, of things that we've talked about on the show. So there it is, added to the Wake Up with Greg playlist. This is America by Simon and Garfunkel from their Bookends album. And just a note about that, I was going to share this with you real quick here if I can find it. The song was written and composed by Paul Simon and concerns young lovers hitchhiking their way across the United States in search of America in both a literal and figurative sense. So, I mean, it's one of those songs that it truly is Americana in and of itself, celebrating. I think Americans kind of created the whole concept of a road trip. And there's nothing better than a road trip to be, well, maybe you think there is. You can take a plane somewhere and get there faster. But in fact, the trip that I'm taking this week is a road trip as well. We'll be driving to Maine from here in Missouri. It's going to be absolutely awesome. But think of like the song, Get Your Kicks on Route 66. I mean, that's a completely American concept of driving from one end of the country to the other and just meeting the people along the way and seeing the sights. I mean, this country has got so many great things to see and view and experience and absorb the cultures of different, I mean, we are a country of immigrants. So, I mean, I know that's been all in the news these days, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, this country was founded by people that came from other countries. We've become an American nation, but man, this is an immigrant country if ever there was one. All right, so Max says, I've got that on vinyl. I need to find it on vinyl, to be honest. That album is a fantastic album, Bookends. I've actually been listening to the best of Simon and Garfunkel, and man, it's just so fantastic. So check out that song. It's on the playlist, and you know, we're on an American theme this week, so we're going to be, just living it and loving it and having some fun. So that's my musical choice for today, America by Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel. Where did it go? So I can show you one more time from the album Bookends. Give it a listen, folks. It's just one of those it's just a happy song. You know, we've all gone to look for America. And we need to do that. We need to find America again. I think America's gotten a little bit lost these past few years. And we've kind of forgotten who we are. And we need to get back to that and remember that we are a great nation of immigrants, my family included. Speaking of immigrants, I got my Hawaiian coffee here today. I don't know what that has to do with being an immigrant, but you know, whatever. Thank you, Ma P, for providing my wonderful Hawaiian coffee. Kauai Coffee is the brand. If you ever wonder what coffee I'm drinking, it's Kauai. And they make a whole bunch of like different flavors and roasts and all kinds of stuff. It's the biggest, actually the biggest coffee company in the United States. And talking like not just the continental United States, but all of them, because Alaska and Hawaii. So yeah, they're the biggest grower of coffee in the United States. It's fantastic. So performed that in choir 2 weeks ago. You performed America in choir? That's an odd choice for a church song. I don't know. Or am I thinking something different? I don't know. Anyway, okay, so let's dig into another horn, shall we? We've talked enough about that piece of music. I feel like I'm a rambling guy today, you know, got a lot of my mouth is going a million miles a minute, so, you know, R-A-M-B-L-I-N apostrophe, I'm a rambling guy. If you know, you know. All right, next up, we've got another extremely cool saxophone by the P. Marriott Company. And I just love this. I mean, when it comes to these kind of cases, I think P. Marriott does it up right. You've got the contoured style, soft-sided case, but it's a hard shell case, of course. But man, it's got accessory pockets and hidden compartments and everything just all over the place that make it a really versatile case. And I don't know if you can see, I gotta try to get a zoom in on that. Look at those zipper pulls. Those zipper pulls are actually little saxophones. How cool is that, right? Okay, so zip that the wrong way. Let's check this boy out, right? Oh, got to get my gloves on. Don't want to get it all fingerprinty now. It was beautiful. A Patriotic Sunday. Well, fantastic. Now, there are many different versions of the song America, so, you know, you may think that you sang the Paul Simon and Garfunkel version, but you may have sung a different one. I don't know. We'll have more. All right, so what do we have here, folks? We have the top-of-the-line P. Marriott saxophone, the System 76, in a raw brass finish. So raw brass, no lacquers, no anything on it to, you know, affect or hinder the tone at all. You've got a beautiful large bell, hand-hammered one-piece bell. P. Marriott is a U.S. company. Their horns are made in Taiwan, I believe, as you know, the bulk of the pro saxophones are these days. But man, look at the gorgeous engraving on this. Hard to little see on the screen there, but beautifully done, hand engraved all over the horn. You've got it all over the bow and down on the bottom there. What you get with a raw brass horn, though, is you get the purity of tone, and you get a horn that's going to age and patina over time, and it's going to look more and more vintage over the years. And everyone's going to be unique, you know, because how people, you know, the chemical makeup of your own body oils and different things as they get on the horn will affect that, and the climate that you keep it in and so on. But what do we have on this? So we'll talk about all of the features here. We've got the fine adjustments. You can see those throughout the horn for regulation and adjustment. You've got beautiful I don't think they're black pearl, but they're a dark, rich mother of pearl. Key touches there. They're just gorgeous. I'll talk more about that in a bit as far as what we did this weekend at Crystal Bridges. But this horn, professional grade, the high F sharp, front F, very nicely contoured and comfortable. You've got the rocker mechanism, left-hand spatula, which is pretty common nowadays, but certainly something to point out. The metal thumb hook with the adjustable thumb hook there. What else? Full ribbed construction on this, blue steel needle springs. The Selmer had the blue steel springs as well. Just high grade quality all across the board. P. Marriott puts on here a custom class, is what they say, and this is the second edition. And then you can see the System 76. In a sense, kind of a throwback to the Mark VI, as we've talked about, kind of the holy grail of saxophones, especially just in the design. That's where Selmer put their model number, the Mark VI, right there on the bell ring as well. So very Selmer-esque as far as this horn is concerned. Their 66 series, or the PMXT series, is more what I would say geared towards like a mid-century American horn, like a big Con 10M or a Busher 400 or something like that. Bigger boards, just kind of beefy American sound. But this is going to be a little bit sweeter sounding, kind of like that Selmer sound that so many people love. So this is the P. Marriott System 76 professional alto saxophone, live on our website right now at palinmusic.com. Or by giving me a call at 417-882-7006. Or check out our reverb page at reverb.com. The neck that comes on these is the Super 6 neck. See, you've got all of the references to the Mark VI there without actually just saying Mark VI copy. But the Super 6 neck, again, very raw and beautiful there. Oh, I love the P. Marriott logo. They just use kind of a fancy, decorative treble clef symbol there, which I think that's what that is. Well, it's the treble clef, but then it forms a P for P. Marriott, if you look at it closely. Yeah, isn't that cool? That's cool. All right. So that's the P. Marriott System 76 in the raw brass finish. Check it out, palinmusic.com. Or give us a call, 417-882-7006. And you can take this one home today. This one needs to go. I need it to go out today. Somebody needs a new saxophone. Great for all styles of music, jazz, pop, classical, rock, funk, blues, R&B, you name it, you can do it with that saxophone. So do it. Buy it now. All right. My mom always told me, it's rude to point, but I'm talking to you. Buy this saxophone. Okay. Enough with that. What's next, Jordan?
Show us something cool.
Show us something cool. Cool. Okay. A lot of times when we talk about art on this show, art in its many forms, whether it be musical art or painting art or natural art or whatever it may be, because creating art and enjoying art is part of the human experience. And it's something that my wife and I really enjoy. And we went to Crystal Bridges yesterday, which is the American Art Museum down in Bentonville, Arkansas. Amazing place if you have the opportunity to go. It's just incredible. The collection of art that they have in their permanent collection is just world class. All of the most amazing artists that have ever lived are represented in there, as well as their special exhibits that they've got going on. Well, right now they have an amazing exhibit called Exquisite Creatures, featuring the art of Christopher Marley. And so I'm going to show you this to kind of give you an idea of what we're talking about. This is a puzzle that I bought while I was there yesterday. I'm going to zoom in on that, and you can see that this piece of art is made up all of insects, beetles, moths, butterflies, all kinds of things. And yes, these are real. These are not fake, made-up things. These are natural animals that live all around the world. And this artist, Christopher Marley, In fact, tell you what it says on the back of this. Diverse beauty and the beauty of biodiversity. Christopher Marley's biophilic art samples the awe-inspiring life forms on our planet. Marley's work began with insects, combining a passion for entomology with a keen eye for design to produce kaleidoscopic bug mandalas and striking arrays of specimens from wide-ranging genre. Cozy up with this fine arrangement? Well, it's a puzzle. Okay, so biophilia is kind of the concept that he works off of, which is truly, it's just the love of nature and all of the beauty that nature contains. And it's just, here's what the full puzzle is. It's a round puzzle. So you can see that. I'm going to zoom in there. I know it gets maybe a little fuzzy. But not only are there insects in this collection, but reptiles and amphibians and fish and mollusks, crabs, all kinds of things. Certainly the butterflies and everything else. And I took a ton of pictures. I don't know if they'll do any kind of justice there, but you can see there's a butterfly deal there. Those are all different beetles there, so on and so forth. Eric says, Cindy and I were at Crystal Bridges a week ago with Charlie and Nancy. Bug exhibit was amazing. Also did some bike riding in the area. So sad, yeah. A lot of tornado damage they had in the North Forest there at Crystal Bridges, which is super sad. Fortunately, there was one exterior art exhibit that was destroyed. That geodesic dome that they had there was damaged pretty heavily. But fortunately, none of the Chihuly glass pieces that were outside were damaged in any way. So that's a huge thing. But yeah, lots of trees down, lots of damage all over the place. So there's still got a lot of cleanup to do. But this exhibit, these pictures aren't even going to do it justice. But it looks like flowers and stuff, but these are all insects. And let me see if I can find one that's just look at that. It's just the beauty and wonder that is nature. These mayflies, sea urchin shells. It's just incredible. Sand dollars, look at that. All right, I can go on for days. Look at the size of this. That's next to my hand, the size of that bug there, some kind of a Goliath beetle. I don't remember what it was, but this butterfly had a wingspan of about 8 inches. Just a huge, gorgeous butterfly. And then reptiles as well. This is a green mamba snake. You guys, these pictures won't do it justice at all. You have to see this stuff in person. This is a just display of orchids. It's insane. So get down there if you're in the area. You may be able to view it online, I don't know, but or just get out in nature and experience the beauty that is the creation. It's just, I can't say enough about it. It's so stunning. It really, it left me speechless looking at these things. And my dad is an entomologist, and so I was raised knowing about bugs and good bugs and bad bugs and all that. So I've kind of had an appreciation for them all my life. But man, to see them on display the way they were, it's mind-blowing. The natural art world is just mind-blowing. So get down there, Crystal Bridges, Bentonville, Arkansas. Go check it out. You will absolutely love it. And if you don't have the opportunity, look for it online. And if you don't have that opportunity, just get outside and go look at some nature, whatever it may be, plants, trees, animals, whatever. It's beautiful. Focus on it, absorb it, enjoy it, love it, live it, all that good stuff. All right, there you go. Keep on rambling. That's my cool thing for the day. Now I get to go home and build this puzzle. 500 pieces, 22 inches in diameter. It's gonna be cool. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so there you go. That's my cool thing. What do we got left, Jordan? Oh, we got another horn, right?
Yeah, one more horn.
One more horn, one more saxophone.
Yes.
All right, that sounded kind of a sinister laugh, didn't it?
Saxophone.
All right.
It's a heavy one.
It's a big one. This is a big one, guys. It's not a Barry saxophone, it's not that big, but it is a tenor. And this is one of this new line of Chateau saxophones we've been talking about here. These professional grade at student horn prices. If you are a saxophone player on a budget and you need a fantastic horn but can't afford the the high-end stuff like Selmer Paris and Ramponi and Kazani, these Chateau horns will fit that need for you because they are awesome. This is the Chateau Chambord 50 series. So they have kind of a French theme, if you will, but they are also an import line. I think they're China or Vietnam, maybe even, which I'm not sure how much longer Vietnam's going to be Vietnam and not part of China again. But so here we have the Chambord 50 series professional tenor sax, and it's got, like I said, everything that you want on a pro sax. In fact, this horn's got some features that the others didn't, with like the double braced bell keys here, which give you a real stable regulation on that, and a nice tight seal on the pads, keeps those pads level. You've got this gorgeous, they call this the antique finish. So similar to the raw brass that we saw in the P Marnet, but this does have a lacquer over it to protect the finish, so it's not going to change over time. It's going to look like this forever. I mean, as long as the horn's maintained, of course. But again, we've got the bigger bell, one-piece bell on that. We have the fine adjustments throughout, as we've talked about on all these other horns. We've got the braced left-hand spatula mechanism, front F, high F sharp, adjustable metal thumb hook on the back, mother of pearl key touches, all in a tenor sax, professional tenor sax package that runs just a little over $2,000. I mean, these guys are incredible deals. So I've got them in a few different finishes. This is the antique finish. I've got the black onyx finish, which is kind of the shiny black nickel with the gold keys. And then I have the black matte finish, which is my personal favorite of these. So check them out on the website. They're all live right now, palinmusic.com, or give me a call, 417-882-7006, or check out our Reverb page, or email me, greg.r@palinmusic.com. So you can get a hold of me all of these ways. I'd love to chat saxophones with you or other horns. As you know, we sell trumpets, trombones, flutes, clarinets, French horns, you name it, we've got it. So, and if we don't have it, we can get it for you. So, you know, give us a shot. If you need a bassoon or an oboe or a sousaphone or something, let me know. We can get it all for you. So I would be happy to do that. One last time, this is the Chateau Chambord 50 series. So this is the CTS for Chateau tenor sax, 50 AN for antique finish. So Italian leather pads. I think these might be plastic tone boosters. Yeah, domed plastic tone boosters, but nothing wrong with that. Still gives you the effect that you need. So come and check this out, guys, live on our website right now. The neck on this, same finish. I don't think there's any additional fancy engraving on that, but there's the neck, so you can see that. Comes with a hard rubber mouthpiece, as do all of these other horns. They come with hard rubber mouthpieces ready to roll right out of the box. So yeah, there it is, the Chateau 50 series Chambord CTS 50AN tenor saxophone, live on the website right now. How many times do I have to say it? Just a note for you guys. I know we're still trying to figure out what's going to be going on with the show while I'm on vacation, but all of the other episodes of this show, if you're not able to watch it live, they're all available on YouTube at any time. You can watch it 3 o'clock in the morning if you want. You can watch it, 5 o'clock this evening. Wherever you are in the world, you can watch it. All 95 previous episodes are up there and loaded for you to watch at your leisure, and you can do your own highlight reel. Find all your favorite parts of this show. We've shown a bunch of cool instruments. We've shared a whole lot of music. We've shown a bunch of cool things, some that I think are cool. You may think they're cool or not. A lot of weird things about me. So you know how much fun I'm having. I'm just having a blast doing this. So I hope you're having fun too. We've had viewers from all over the world on this show. So super excited about that. So Jordan, what do we got left for the show today?
Just a little bit of wisdom.
A little bit of wisdom. This piece of wisdom comes from Ludwig van Beethoven. Yes, that's right. Beethoven, as our friends in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure would say. This is what Beethoven says about music. This one's esoteric, maybe, would be a word. All right, let's give this a shot. Tell me what you think. Music is the one incorporeal. I've been trying to get that word right right, let's try it again. Music is the one incorporeal entrance into the higher world of knowledge, which comprehends mankind, but which mankind cannot comprehend. That's deep. I mean, I don't know who you are. That's deep. You got to like put some thought into that one to figure that one out. But I did look up the word incorporeal, and it does mean like intangible, like non-physical. So music is a non-physical representation that allows us into the higher world of knowledge, which comprehends mankind, but which mankind cannot comprehend. So, really cool quote. It's pretty deep, pretty thought-provoking. You can dig into it at your will and let me know what you think. But that's by Ludwig van Beethoven, who in his later years was deaf, and he still composed music while not being able to hear. He actually had the legs of his piano removed so the piano would rest on the floor, like on the wood floor, and then he would lay down on the floor so he could feel the vibrations of the piano strings through the floor and still be able to comprehend what he was composing and playing. Brilliant. I mean, such a unique way to deal with a difficulty or a handicap, if you will. And his music speaks for itself. I mean, it's just some of the most beautiful music ever written. So get out there and listen to some Beethoven. All right, so that's my quote for the day. That's my inspirational piece of wisdom, whatever. We've got the three horns, the Selmer SAS 711S Pro Alto Sax, the P. Marriott System 76 Unlacquered Pro Alto Sax, and then the Chateau Chambord Series Professional Tenor Sax. Check them all out on the website. Let me leave you with this thought, guys. I'll be back tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Central Time, right here on our Palin Music Band and Orchestra channel. So let me leave you with this. Helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, oh, wait, I'm going to finish that. We got one more person. Good morning, Greg and everyone. I'm watching from the Philippines, Cebu City in the Philippines. ABO Bellarmino, did I say that right? I hope I said it right. Anyway, I got to give a shout out when somebody chimes in right at the last second. So thank you for watching. You're coming in right at the end of the show, so come back tomorrow morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time in the U.S. Don't know what time that is in the Philippines, but we'll be back tomorrow. Helping people make meaningful music is what we do. And when you're ready, I'm here for you too. You guys have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.